Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 54 of Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore Serafina, and we are going to check out our new skill because I didn't... Oh, I know, it's a new thing. Let's go this way. Actions and traits. Is it a trait? Yes, it's a trait. All fours. Reduces damage taken when falling. Oh, that's such a good thing to have. Alrighty, let us see if we've got any new gear we can give our lovely rogue. We don't need to repair anything, but look at that. Hempen braces and a cotton cerule. Let's equip that and we'll update our list there. Now it'll stay. Alrighty, we now gear up to 11. That is pretty good. We need to be level 15 before we can take on our next quest. So I guess that means we're going to be focusing on the hunting log for our rogue, and we're also going to be doing other quests while we're around. So we needed to report to Axemaster Wernzone in the Marauders Guild. Let's get that done so we get everything that we need to do in the city done before we leave. Alrighty, the Marauders Guild should be on the upper decks, if I remember rightly, and it has its own little thingamy. If we just change we'll just go up to the Marauders Guild first, and then we'll change our gear into Marauders gear. Boom! See, look, I really do belong in the Coral Tower. Now we might check our gear for here as well, just in case there's anything that we can. Wow, yeah, let's update that. And there we go. Oh, I wish she would wear more. Okay, that's a tempting target for a sword to go right through, is that midriff, bare midriff. I don't know what she's thinking. Maybe there's magic or something covering her up. But she's a braver girl than me. I would not go into battle wearing that. So you've shattered the shells of the Magala crabs and saved the life of a child into the bargain. Thus does our violent craft prove its merit. Well done, Roselore. Though no longer a threat to the farmers, you should know that it is unusual for such crabs to be found so near the stead. By all accounts, the creatures were ousted from their usual feeding grounds by a more fierce beast. The beast of which I speak is a known terror in the lands of Lanosia, ever seeking to expand its territory. And that boy's parents were but two of the many victims to fall to its rampages. It is a threat that must be dealt with ere long. Do thoughts of vengeance flit through your mind, Roselore? Nurture those urges, but do not yet act upon them. This monstrosity is far beyond your present skills. If you would answer the lad's cry for revenge, then you must grow stronger, become the raging behemoth this challenge demands. A raging behemoth, huh? How big do you actually think I am, mate? Because I'm not much in the behemoth class here. Alright, we have another quest. What a surprise. Level 14. Wernzone wishes to speak with you regarding your ongoing training. Roselore, I've gathered what information I could concerning the beast that young Sigurd bade you slay. The tales name this creature Kujata. Those who have witnessed Kujata and the terrifying flesh also call him the stampeding mountain, such is his immense size and bulk. Again, I will not seek to dissuade you from claiming vengeance for the boy's parents. In fact, I encourage it. But to topple this lumbering colossus, you must first become his equal in strength and ferocity. As a single step toward that distant goal, I send you to Blind Iron Mines. We have had word that folk are falling prey to the claws of the local Galagos. It is your task to protect the weak from these unruly creatures. Learn to channel the rage inside you and let your axe blade sing in the righteous slaughter. Alright. Hey, righteously singing axe blades, just what I always wanted. Actually, speaking of axe blades, I get a brand new one, right? No, I've already got one that's better. I have a special cloud axe. This is what happens when you craft your stuff. Alright. We are checking our journal. Okay, so what's in the box? South of Zephyr Gate we need to go. Wake of Destruction. Where's that? Lower Lanosia. We've got a couple of monsters to kill in Lower Lanosia, if I remember rightly. No, that was Eastern Lanosia. I'll get it right eventually. Alright, so that's So which means we probably will be quicker if we actually just run the distance. Or take a chocobo. We could take a chocobo to the rooster's stead. That might work. Alright, we'll start looking at chocobos in a minute. So we're gonna track that one. Call of the Forest, we're not tracking yet. Every fish has a silver lining is, of course, needs to be delivered here, but we're actually needing to go all the way to Western Lanasia, I think. Let me just find my journal again. Okay, 5 hours. Brewer's Beacon is where we need to go for that one. So, where is Brewer's Beacon? Aleport? I'm not sure. Swift Perch. Summerford. Usually they put us somewhere where everything is. Marauders Docks. Oh, okay, hang on. Let's get Lanasia proper up. And we'll just see if we can, like, get a whole map. Alright. Marauders Docks. Sometimes they'll give us... Okay, I think I have to duck into each area. Cedarwood, Marauders Bay, the God's Grip. Alright, and then we'll go back up. Hang on, can I... No, I can't. Go back up and... Let's try Western Lanasia. Skull Valley, Halfstone, Quarterstone, the Isles of Umbra. Sapsa Spawning Grounds. That sounds ominous. What's that? It won't tell me. Maybe that's the beacon over there. Does it give me more of a clue? Okay. Western Lanasia. Okay, so we were... I'm betting that little town that we saw on that finger is Brewer's Beacon. So that's the opposite end of where we have to go for everything else. The Armourer's Pride and Sweat of Your Brow are both requiring materia. We'll look into those later. Alright, so I have... What's in the box? Is the Arcanists Guild. Wake of Destruction is the Marauders Guild. And I can't have another Thieves Guild one till I'm at level 15. That's what I'm looking for. Alrighty, I know what we're doing. Let's go to Zephyr's Gate and we'll take out the... Man, I'm so glad we found this. This is awesome. Just so easy to get around once you work it out. Alright, we need to be in our Arcanist gear. Oh, that's right, we go down here. Okay, maybe not exactly down there. There's like actually a proper path down we could have followed, but there we go. So this is practice crates. Gotta love those things. Click on the purple and we will inspect our crates. I sense a hostile presence. I surely do. Yeah, those things let loose with like a steamy, watery thing. Okay, we got them. There we go. My backpack looks really full. Someone fell off the cliff. Oh no, they appeared. Huh, hey. I'm not a threat. Pray ignore my presence for the present and allow me a moment to cogitate. Uh-huh. The reaction to my sudden appearance was within unexpected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect so proficient in performance against the enemies set against you. Yet effective though your tactics were, I spied much room for improvement. As I watched your battle, the wheels of my mind whirled into motion, as they are wont to do, inventing other possible strategies you might have employed. Uh-huh. Why? Let's see. Taking into account your current level of ability, factoring the etheric constant, multiplying by the number of opponents, then applying your tactics to other potential combat scenarios. Oh dear. My calculations indicate failure upon encountering threat level 9785. Well, we'll have to see about what we can do about that. Though the opportune window to do so has passed, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I am Kalia, a Marauders Guild assessor. Acting Guildmaster Thuberheim elected me to oversee your training and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of Arcanima. Okay. From what I have observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of the fundamentals. I do, however, wish to confirm one small detail. Regarding your choice of arcane geometries, what factor most influences your actions during battle? I simply do what feels right. Aha! Just as I predicted. And now I have the final element needed to perform another calculation. The probability of you becoming an Arcanist of note is 90%, give or take half a percent. Yes, the certainty is quite high. After all, I only know of one other practitioner who responded to my question in the same manner. It was the man who bestowed upon me this grimoire, the Guildmaster himself. While our inscrutable leader is, as I am sure you've heard, on an indefinite leave of absence, he did leave us with his most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into the desired reality. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty Arcanists is beyond our present abilities. Discipline and experience is the finest strategy in this case. I suggest you continue to focus on refining your aptitude with carbuncle. Mastery with an arcane entity will greatly improve your success as a wielder of Arcanima. Here ends your lesson for today. Pray return directly to the guild. I believe Mistress Thuberheim is awaiting some inspected cargo. And what of myself? I'm off to the fields, of course. The tactics I reasoned out earlier must be attempted in a real-life scenario. Theory is all well and good, but there is no substitute for actual combat. We will meet again soon. All right. That was unexpected. Toodle pip. There she goes. And of course she's gone. Let's go. So everyone who needs to deal with ladybugs and wharf rats has dealt with them. Now we're back to, do I have any Aurelie to slay again? No, I don't think so. I think we're back to heading in another direction now. We've got to go and get big beefy buffaloes and so on. I know, it looks like I'm going to just run into the water, but I don't. There we are. Alrighty. Yes, I am only mildly lost this time. I'm getting better at not getting lost. Well, let's head on over this way. I know, I'm only a little itty-bitty Arcanist. Okay. Ethernet. We're heading on down to here. I know, I think it's just a matter of just going through each one and bringing them through together. Marauders Guild. These guys are assessors. Who better than to really do stuff like that than mages? Ah, Roselore, have you returned with the cargo? I certainly have. Yes, everything seems to be in order, relatively clear of blood and other gore. That can be something of a problem in our profession, you understand. Always had... Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I also had word from Kalahia regarding your performance. She seemed eager to continue your training. An odd lass, I'll admit, but the guild can boast no finer mind for tactics. You would do well to heed the instructions she offers, particularly that which touches on the diligent approach to your art. Did you perhaps notice the battered tome Kalahia carries? That initiate's grimoire has served her from the day she entered the guild. She has her reasons, but it's admittedly strange to see it kept all the way to her present position as Foreseer. I fear such an intense focus on Arcanima has led her to overlook her other important aspects of life. As our master strategist guides your Arcanist training, I hope that she might return the favour and help to broaden her own perspective somewhat. But enough of such matters for the moment. You've done well this day, Roselore. Continue your practice with carbuncle as Kalahia has bid. I'll be here when the time comes for your next lesson. Yeah, I am lousy with my bunny. I don't know how to operate it properly. Let's grab this one and complete. Grab our next quest. We just scraped through for our level 10 quest. Yes, Roselore, the time for your next lesson is upon us. You're keeping well, I trust. Taking the occasional brisk walk, one cannot perform sound thoughts if one fails to maintain a sound body. Now, assuming you have been following Kalahia's instructions, you should be ready to face the more dangerous threats found in western Lanosea. I speak of roselings and wild jackals, and yes, I would have you vanquish 3 of each. 'Tis the perfect sample size. The first acts as a preliminary test case, the second to test your hypotheses, the third to perfect the tactics you've devised. Speaking of which, I trust your strategy will consist of more than simply flinging ruin over and over again. You are not the novice you once were, and your skills in the field ought to reflect that. If you find yourself wanting for other approaches, consider an assault with ruin in tandem with attacks from your carbuncle. When timed appropriately, you can deal a crippling blow to your opponent. Alright, I am, yes, very much not sure how to make the carbuncle work. So, we're going to work on that, because I'm a lousy Arcanist for a group right now. Alrighty, so we need to slay Galagos, which are on our map, over here, in Lower Lanosea. We need to deliver things for Chacharoon, the Silver Daggers, which I believe are actually, they're in Western Lanosea, and I think we'll find that they're probably here, is my guess. It looks like there's a lot of repairers in this area, which makes me a little bit worried. A dungeon. Wonder what that's about. Dungeony things. Alright. Tactical planning, we'll find, is also in the area we're interested in. Let me just go into our map. Oh, okay. Slay Roselings is there, and I think the jackals are in that area as well. So, slay map, slay wild jackals. Yep, same area. Alright, so that's going to save a bit of time. It doesn't take us very far into the region. Gridania we know, and the Arcanist Tome now. So I want to be tracking this one and this one. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so we need to increase our fishing. We have rat tail as bait, which we need for the fish. If we're going to do Western Lanosea, I know I'm regretting not having my botanist skills up. We need to, okay, we just need to teleport. We are going to teleport to Western Lanosea Aleport. Oh, beacon, maybe that's that little point. Ooh, I know. Alright. Let me just have a quick look at my map. Okay, so we've got a bunch of quests we can do in here, which we're going to use to help boost our Arcana skill. So, Scribbled, an able-bodied adventurer. You look like an adventurer who gets around. Mayhap you've noticed them curls and jackals are at each other's throats of late. Ain't seen nothing like it, and the bloodshed only worsens by the day. If this continues, I dare say that one of these groups will wipe out the other before long. Now, it bears mentioning that this species of curl isn't native to Vilbrand. By rights, they shouldn't even be here. Nay, I believe they were smuggled. Yeah. I know of a merchant who may have a hand in these dealings. Her name is Racontai. After some probing, I've come to believe she's somehow involved. I would question her myself, but she's like to flee at the first sight of yellow. That's where you come in. I need you to speak with her and learn all you can. Take a look around. She's bound to be nearby. Awesome. That might be her over there. Maybe. Alright, now I think there were a couple of other adventures in this area that I need to deal with. I'm running away from one and I'm running towards a Leve guy as well. Let's go down here. We'll do this kind of logically. If we'd come in on the ship, we'd have met this guy coming up the path. This is our Leve meet. Maybe he'll have Leves of a suitable level that we can not fill up our Leve book with. Alright, except Orwin, the Adventurers Guild representative for local quests in Aleport, is seeking an adventurer to undertake Leves. You need a work, lass. The name's Orwin and I'm a representative of the Adventurers Guild. Notice the hat? I keep a record of tasks, what the locals need doing, then dole out them to adventurers that look capable. Now you look capable, but the last sod I reckon was tough enough got his face bit off by a bleeding wharf rat. You need to prove to me you can handle me jobs. Take a look at this here task. Does that seem like something you could do? Tail in tow. Memaroon likes sparkly shinies. Memaroon walks to Manlands to trade good goods for shiny sparklies. But Memaroon cannot be going home. Memaroon afraid bad bandits will be taking Memaroon sparklies. Is there not kind adventure to keep Memaroon safe? Memaroon shares shinies to keep Memaroon safe. Report to Western Lonosia. I'll take that one. You need to use... Oh man, I hate these beacon quests. That's okay. We'll do it anyway. I know. Memaroon. And it's a level 15 quest, so we're not going to be doing it with our level 11 Arcanist. We'll be doing it with... It's a level 14 Marauder. Alright, I want to... Let's not remove our daggers. We're going to equip our rogue. That looks like green territory, looks like Lev quest territory. Let us go down to Lev quests. Levs in Western Lonosia, which is where we are. Grab that. Find it on the map. We're in it. Excellent. Which means we can initiate it. Now, if you're trying to do your Leves of Aleport quest, what you actually need to do is you need to do the Lev quest that he gives you in order for it to work. Yeah, +0, because we are definitely under what we need to be. Alright, there's young Memaroon and a treasure coffer. Now, the Lev quest fails if, Alright, you know what? We're going to kill this guy. Simply because it'll be easier to get Memaroon through if we finish the fate. Don't stand there. Oh my god. I know, I didn't get out of the way at one point. Oh, what level was this? Oh, 15. Well, no wonder it's hard. What a shame I can't blow them up. I think this might be ill-fated. Oh my god. I know, I don't even know how far through I'm progressing. Oh god! Oh, there I go. Alright, I'm just going to run around in circles for a minute. Alright, I think I'm going to fail this. Whoops. Alright, we're going to try and take them on just one at a time, right? Because we can handle it one at a time. It's when they gang up on us like this that we're in trouble. Where's my goblin? I need to pick another one now. Radio, he'll do. Did we no, I leveled. The fate's not finished. I'm like, did we get the fate done? No, we did not. Alright, I did not think we were going to get that done, but we did it. Alrighty. That is a puck hatchling. I am going to take it out because it's on my hunting list. We leveled somewhere in there. We're going to actually be a good level when we... Now, we're trying to get this poor little dude home in a minute. Let's grab. Alright, I think... Yes. Okay, leveled again. Once you get your hunting logs started, you're good. Alright, we want to get him to up there. So, let us call little Mamaroon. See if he's ready to be beckoned. It's too far away. Of course he is. And keep an eye on the mini-map for any more of these little things appearing. Okay. Now, I'm not going to call him in yet, because we need to find the next threat. So the tar-stained buccaneer, actually I can probably get him up to here before he gets into danger. Let's try. I know, it looks like I'm moving in the mini-map when I'm not. Alright, I will take him out before I beckon him again. Oh, he's not in range, you cheeky beggar! Alright, where's Mamaroon? Bakun does not exist. Oh yeah, typos. Gotta love them. Please, please keep Memories Sparkly safe. I will do my best. Keep an eye out behind me. And again. I know, I'm looking for the next threat. It'd help if I could type. There we go. And again. They're just painful, these ones. I like... there's a fairy one in Gridania, and there's a there's one out in East Thanalan as well, where you help a goblin get through. I know, I'm waiting. There he is. Alright, we will beckon Memory a little bit closer. Watch that mini-map. Memory cannot be fighting. Must keep Sparkly safe. You're right, Memory. I'll get him. came out of nowhere, didn't he? So just keep an eye out behind us. Alright, we'll get rid of this guy. We'll have to come back a little ways, but it's better than risking Mamaroon. He might be born in a gale, but we're more of a storm than he can handle. Cheesy one-liners are us. No, that's right. He's dead. We're good. 10 minutes. Oh yeah. Because I stopped to fight the Fate, we won't be getting a speed completion bonus for this one. Alright. We can do it. We got time. We can do this. We're just making sure he doesn't get killed. Is probably our most important thing. Speed will come. We just gotta get him up here. Come on, Mamaroon. We'll get you home. There you go, mate. Let's go. Mamaroon is safe. Sparklies are safe. Should Mamaroon share Sparklies? Mamaroon absolutely should share Sparklies. We'll return to the Leve map rather than run all the way back down. All done. I'm qualified. Completed the task, have you? Then you need only collect your reward. Boom. Aye, I reckon you're tough enough to take on the rest of me Leves. Aleport's an important hub for trade in the region. There's no shortage of tasks to be had. I look forward to seeing you make a difference here, adventurer. Me too. Let's get it up to at least 20. I know, right? Looks like today's going to be getting our Leves on. Let's go. Suppose you're here looking for some Leves. Well, take your pick, but be quick about it. I haven't all day. Do you want them done or not? Tradecraft Leves. Alright, nothing for carpenters. Blacksmiths. You know what? Let's just take out all of these. We should be able to do at least some of them. Armourer, we'll take out all of those. Goldsmith, leatherworker, weaver, alchemist, and culinary. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see how many of these we can do. We'll get these ones done first. So, Fieldcraft Leves, I'm pretty sure I'm not able to do any of these because I'm not... Oh, okay. Crab by the horns requires fishing tackle. Alright, I know about fishing tackle. When I learn about it, we might take those on. Let's have a look at our Battlecraft Leves. They're always fun. We'll just take on all of these. They'll be fine. Oh, what? You cannot have any more Leves. Fine, whatever. Okay, we've got this. Let us go into our trade. What did we have? We had Armourer Leves. Let's see how we went with this. I suppose I should work out what it is I need to actually be doing. Lev quests. Limsa. Alright, that's where they deliver. Deliver an iron ore to Bango Django. Alrighty, let's find iron ore. Quicker to do it this way, if you spell it right. Elm lumber and clove oil. Yeah, cloves. Didn't we pick up some cloves somewhere? That might have been my other one. Let me just have a look at something. Okay, we're going to have to go back and buy a few of these. Let's head into, we're going to do our Tradecraft Leves first. Let's go to teleport. I know. You can yell at me later. We can always teleport back out to Aleport, it's not a problem. We have 20 grand in the bank now, so we're doing a lot better than we were. Alrighty. Now, I need to find clove oil, and that is going to be at the kitchens. So let's go to the Ethernet. Let's go to the Culinarians Guild. Boop. And we're going to find some clove oil. If I can't find it, I'm just going to ditch the quest. It's easy. It'll be fine. Alrighty, clove oil. dodo, mutton. Or I can just find cloves. That might work better. Okay. Mineral, marmot, dodo, chicken eggs, wild onions, coffee. No, there's no way to search them. No, there's no way to search them. Sunset wheat, cinnamon, black pepper, galago distilled. Oh, so annoying. Okay, there is one other place we can buy this stuff. Let me just have a quick look and see what ingredients we need. We need elm lumber, which I'm pretty sure I can get from the Armorers Guild. Iron ore. So I learned this the other day when I was doing something. Alright, can't get the clove oil. It's cooking, so it should be available. Elm lumber we can get, so clove oil and elm lumber. Let's get this done. I know I said I was never going to do this again, but it's just a matter of finding out what I can and can't do. Okay. Grab my notebook. Away we go. Clove oil. Elm lumber. Am I a carpenter? I'm not a carpenter yet. Alright, next job. Doopy-doopy-doo. Tools of the trade. I need an iron doming hammer. An iron dough. There it is. Iron ingot, elm lumber by 2. Alrighty. The next thing we need is still crazy after all these years. I need an initiate's alembic. Tea. Let's just do that. There'll be a few things. Yeah, it does help if you spell it correctly. Cross-pane doming. There we go. Yew lumber. Alright, I'm not going to get that easily. That's a Gridania job. Unless I go and buy it off the board, which I could. We might check that out in a minute. It's going to cost us a small fortune, but it'll be worth it. Actually, we will have a look at the market boards just to get these done. I know, I'm learning as I go. Alright. Flakes for friends. Apple tarts. Actually, it's probably just apple tart. Alright, so I'm going to need whatever I need for pie dough. Okay, I need a fairy apple, which I know where to gather them from in this area. I'm just not the botany level to do it. I've got an egg, so we'll... Cinnamon. I'm going to see if I can craft the maple sugar. I'm pretty sure I've got like 100 pots of maple syrup somewhere, and I don't need the butter. Alrighty, what do I need for pie dough? I think it's going to involve flour. Yeah, so I need sunset wheat flour. Put that over here in the things to craft. We've got table salt by 2, and I've got mineral water. Okay. Let's see if we can just change into this, and we will make ourselves a pie dough. Sunset wheat flour. Alright. Do culinarian. I know, it takes time to learn these things. Here we go. Sunset wheat flour. So, table salt. I can make more if I need it. Maple sugar. We do need one of those. I have 1 maple syrup. Let's make ourselves some salt. We will go with a basic one of these. And a basic one of these. We'll restore that. We'll do a veneration. Well, we would if we had the CP, but we don't. Boom. 3 pots of maple sugar. Alrighty, we have the maple sugar. Now, I need the flour. Is that a 6 to 10? Sunset wheat flour. I have a ton of wheat flour, so we're good for that. Let's synthesize some of this. I know, I've been a bit remiss on my cooking. What I did last night with my other character was I just worked through the entire base of the skills I was doing for the first 2 levels in the crafting book, and that seemed to work pretty good. Alrighty, 3 sacks of sunset wheat flour. What else did I need? Sunset wheat flour. I needed a fairy apple, so I've got my maple sugar. Sunset wheat flour. Alright, now pie dough. I forgot to look at what level it was. Oh wait. Ingredient. Sweet cream, sunset smooth butter. Right. I know, I'm trying not to be distracted. Meal. No. There's the pie dough, right there. Level 14. We're going to go one of these, we're going to go one of these, we're going to go synthesize. Well, let's go. Having the high level stuff really helps as well. And then we're going to probably restore that. And then we're going to go boom. Alright, so we're going up 25 per. And we've leveled. And we've unlocked another achievement. That is pretty good. Alright, now, before I try and make this, I'm going to need to get cinnamon and mole meat, onion, a fairy apple, which I'm pretty sure I actually saw in here. Oh no. I'm not seeing a fairy apple. Sigh. Let's see if we can find some cinnamon then. There's our cinnamon. Do I need that much? Alright. Okay. I know. Annoying. So I've got some cinnamon. Alright. I just need to find a fairy apple. We're going to leave that. We've got what we can here. Let us go with a C. No. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, while we're dressed in this, let's just check and see if we have any more that we need. Then we're good. Alright, let's go back to our J. So I just need a fairy apple, flakes of friends, claw daddy, an iron claw hammer. Let's see what we need for that. I might as well get that done while I'm here. I need my boom. No, not armorer, blacksmith. Oops, go N. Recipe search. Spell it correctly. Iron claw. Hammer. There we are. Alright, so I need elm lumber again. I might as well just work out how to buy it. And I need jellyfish humours, which wouldn't be a problem if I was an alchemist, but I'm not. I think that's something we've got to do, isn't it? Oh no, I am an alchemist. I don't think I've got the ingredients. Let's see what we need for that. Yeah, okay. We need jellyfish umbrellas by... I've got them. Well, fine then. Let's synthesize this. Oh, good point. Alchemist. I know. First remember what you actually are. Jellyfish H's. Let's go. Synthesize that. We are. Grab our innovation. Our great strides, sorry. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Oops, my bad. I know, I'm a little bit quick off the draw when it comes to that second thing. Excellent. Jellyfish humours. We don't need them anymore. What do we need them for? Our hammer. Alright, back to blacksmith. Back to N. See what we need. Oh, I need elm lumber now. Yep, I've got my jellyfish humours high quality and my high quality steel ingot. Let's... Alright, so we know where to get the elm lumber, I think. Okay, what's next? I know, we're just going to get rid of all of these. Okay, Ulda, Devil Take the Foremost, Potions of Strength. Let me just see what I'm missing on that, because maybe I can get that as well. Potion of stuff. Alright, I have my yellow Yarzen legs. It's my white scorpions I'm missing. I'm going to see if I can buy them from somewhere. I did forget to get them when we were out in Eastern Danaland last time. Then again, I don't have the level to collect them, so that probably doesn't help. Let's go. I am a rock. I am a rock. A brass circlet with danbarite in it. So we're going to need some danbarite. And I'm pretty sure I can't process raw danbarite yet. So for that, I'm going to need my goldsmith. And we're going to just type in danbarite. Alright, it's level 13. Yes, I can process it. I just have to buy the raw danbarite. Rightio, we've got this. Okay, next. I mean, we can collect it. It's up in Gridania, but we haven't unlocked that area yet. Right, get a little bit closer. Alright, that's a smithing one. A pair of brass knuckles. Now, I'm pretty sure I've got those. Honest ballast. An initiate's head knife. It would tell me if I had enough. Actually, let's have a look. Get a little bit closer. I don't have a pair of brass knuckles in here. Fine. Let's go. Blacksmith. N. I'm pretty sure I thought I made 2 pairs, but maybe I didn't. That's fine. We'll just make another pair. Brass knuckles. I have brass ingots. Bronze knuckles, huh? Oh, yeah. Bronze knuckles. Okay. I need to make a bronze ingot, which means I need to be at level 1. Bronze ingot. I have enough to make 1. Let's go. Synthesize this. Doot. And doot. And doot. Right, and then I was making bronze knuckles, which are pugilist's arms. I need to make 2 brass thingamywhatsits, I see. Hang on, let me fix that. We're going to need to get some more tin, just the way it is. Grab that. Grab that. Grab this. Boom. I know, we will slowly level our dudes up. Alrighty, back up to 11 to 15. Pugilist arm. Bronze knuckles. Select our high quality stuff. Be happy we have hard leather on us. Radio. Innovation. Touch actions by 50%. Next touch by 100. So this is the next 4, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Boom. Boom. Excellent. I won't do Master's Mend yet. I should probably... Yeah, now I'll do it. I've noticed you've got like these up here at the top, but that really helps. Okay, bronze knuckles are done. Now brass knuckles are next up. We are going to select... I did have... Oh, I had bronze knuckles. Alright, so I'm glad I didn't reuse those because they're there for another order. Synthesize. What? I've not... Oh, well, alright, fine. We'll select the high quality brass ingot because we're like that. Innovation. Basic touch. Alright, we don't need any more than that. Let's see how far we get with this. Pretty sure I'm going to need to Master's Mend it. Oops, I should have waited one more step. Yep, definitely one more step. It could have been even more durable. Alrighty, we have finished our knuckles. Let us put away our crafting. So get a little bit closer is our brass knuckles. Honest ballast is our initiate's head knife. Let's see what we can do about that. square. Just go down here. Initiate's head knife is for a leather worker. Bronze head knife. Leather worker. Amateur's head knife. Maybe I'm going too high. Primary. Initiate's head knife, I wasn't. Alright, we're going to need ash lumber and mudstone whetstone. So let me just put down ash lumber. Mudstone whetstone, that's going to be a pain in the neck. So both of those by 1. Okay, next. So when you're doing levs, they're a great way to get your level up, but they are a little bit fussy. Alright, well-rounded crew, an iron hoplon. Let us see if we can get that off our plate. Hoplon, I think, actually is a armourer's thing. We'll find out in a minute. Armour craft, iron hoplon. I need 2 iron plates and 1 elm lumber. So that's 4 elm lumber so far. Iron plates, though, let us zippity-doo-dah into armourer. And iron plates are in level 1, I think. No, they're not. I'm an idiot. They're the 3rd one up. Iron ingots. We don't have enough to make... Oh, we do have enough to make iron plate, though. Alright, I need to get some more iron ore when we get down there. I'm just going to try and remember. Alrighty, ooh, not as high as I would like. Boom. Okay, 1 sheet of iron plate. I need to make 2 of them. Yep, let's do it again. I'm looking for my innovation and not seeing it. Okay, let's go. We don't need it, we're good. We're using high quality materials. It makes it easier to reach our goals. Boom. Alright, what we're making, an iron hoplon. Alright, now I don't have the elm lumber for it, so we're going to leave that at that. Let's go back to here. Pair of iron gauntlets. What do we need for that? I'm going to need more iron ore. I'm going to buy 100 of it if I can. Iron gauntlets. Yep, iron and iron rings. You know, I could probably, if I can make myself... Yep, that's easy. Iron rings are here. We just need 1 of those. So... There's only 1 kind of material there, you daft widget. 1 of these. Alright, so we can, in actual fact, make the iron gauntlets. So we will do that. And then I'll have to make some more iron plate when I get more supplies. Rightio. Here we go. Alright, I am out of CP. No, maybe. Okay, iron gauntlets are done. Smell of success. A bottle of lavender oil. Huh, who makes lavender oil? Is that a culinarian or is that lavender oil? Is that a alchemy? It's cooking. I need 4 lavender. It's a, is it a basic one? No, it's a level 16 recipe, so I'm thinking we're not going to get lavender in this area either, so let me just put in lavender by 4. I know, we're not getting out of here today. Let's check in and see if Jossie has lavender anyway, just in case we luck out. Buffalo, rye, garlic. She's got pretty much everything else, but no. A tiny crown. used to decorate pastries. Oh, so cute. All right. Okay, so we need to get some lavender. Next. Rustic repast. Chicken and mushrooms. Oh, you know, I think I ate one of those. Oh no, 0 out of 3. We're good. Let's see what we need for chicken and mushrooms. Alright, well, we need a gill bun and chicken breast. Alrighty. Gill bun by 1 and chick breast by 1. Rightio. So we've got our butter and we've got our table salt. Let's see what Jossie has in stock. Marmot, Dodo. I don't think she's got gill buns either, to be honest. There's a chicken egg. We need to find chickens and kill them. Shh. Alright, so we need to at least find 1 each of those to finish that. Okay, a glamorous life. Okay, those are battle quests. You can tell by the little thingy what's it here. I finally worked it out. I know, right? Alright, and this one's been outstanding for a while. We need to make a hard leather grimoire, and that is actually an alchemy thing. And it's about here, I think. No, there's the enchanted iron ink. It could actually be, there's an engraved leather grimoire. Hard leather grimoire. Okay, I've got 1 iron ink. I've got hard leather. I need an elm log, and we can make this thing. So that is an elm log, not elm lumber. Oh, whoops. So still 4 elm lumbers and 1 by elm log. So that's the unprocessed version. Alright, now I reckon I can get most of what I need at my other guild. My Armorers Guild. So let's toddle on down that way and we'll pick up what we can there, and then we'll see what we can get off the boards, because the guilds, I think, are cheaper. Alright. The Armorers Guild is up near the Aft Castle. See, it's over here. So we're going to go up to the Aft Castle. And we're going to turn our little patooties. Yep, we're facing the right direction. And we're going to head up this way. I know, we've got this music. It's nice. There we are. The helmet and the anvil. We just want to go talk to the guild suppliers and see how they're fitted out for elm logs and elm lumber. They might actually only have the lumber. We'll find out in a minute. They each have a little bit different, so I've forgotten who's who. Okay. Regardless, I'm going to need tin ore. So we're going to buy that. Yeah. I'm going to buy copper ore, because I'm not going to be in Western Uldar for a while, and I'm going to buy iron ore. Rightio. Because I can make the rest. Maple lumber, ash lumber. I needed 1 thing of ash lumber. Alright, so that's my ash lumber. Yeah, by 1. I need elm lumber, which must be higher than either of those, so I'm going to need elm logs. Leather, hard leather, hempen cloth, brass ingots, copper ingots. Yep. Alright, so that's him done. Let's see what Smithhammer does. He's got a slightly wider variety. Oh, clove oil. Man. Well, we're buying that. Ragstone, whetstone. We want mudstone. Maple lumber. Did I need maple? No, I needed elm. Maple, ash. Do I need maple at all? I thought I did. Alright, well, we bought our clove oil. Pretty happy with that. Ash lumber, hempen cloth, leather, hard leather bone, fish oil, jellyfish humours. That's it. We're out of luck with everything else, but that's fine. Alright, happy with that. Now, we need to go down to Hawker's Alley and see and spend ourselves a small fortune, probably, buying bits and pieces. So if you're a gatherer, I'm guessing you could probably make a few gil by putting your raw materials that you don't want, if you're not processing them yourself, in here. I'm lost. Oh, look, big blue. No, little blue. Oh my gosh, my dog's like, that's it. All right. Hang on a bit, Bubby. I'm trying not to jump into the wake. the lake, the sea, the ocean. We're not jumping into the ocean. I know, right? Hawker's Alley. Where were we going? We were going to go and look for things. Oh, we're back. Here we are. Okay. Now, there's a Fieldcraft supplier over here. Let's see what they've got. Purchase items. See, I've learned. Now, this looks like all of my different fish. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh, there is so much. Hey, wait a minute. Some of these I can buy. 41, 32, 32. No, I want... We'll buy 20 of them because it's the level we're at. Ow! Alright, maybe don't do that again. Floating minnow. Why don't we just buy... Okay, we won't buy any because I'm broke. Right. Oh, I see. I really need to look at the prices when I do that. Okay, Diemanga. I know. Losing my voice. I need... That's West Hawker's Alley. Okay, there's my boards. I need to find East Hawker's Alley. I know. Completely lost. Alright. Do. Fieldcraft. Was there right? There's one of these has a... Oh, there we go. I just needed to go a little further. There we are. One of these has a thing in it. A thing. I know, you know what I mean. This was Blate. Okay, there's the independent culinarian. I want to see what he's got on him. Boiled eggs, marmot steak. So he has cooked food. We don't want cooked food. The independent apothecary. What does she have? Alright, nope. Tradecraft supplier. Ah, here we go. Alright, cinnamon, honey, shriek shrooms. Now what we're looking for is buns, the little bun mushrooms. There's ragstone, but we actually would rather have fish oil. No. Mudstone is what we're looking for. Okay, tallow, rock salt, cinnabar, beehive. I'm not seeing anything we actually need here. So the other thing, if you're a collector of bits, shriek shroom, and you want to sell them, you probably don't want to be selling them through those if they're already available. It's an independent jeweler. Does she have Danburite, I wonder? No. Okay, she just has the accessories. I know, I really want to get into the retainer bit as well, but I want to also make sure we finish this area a little bit better than we have and not leave it half done. Alright, so I am looking for elm lumber. Well, let's see if we can find elm logs first. Is that... Oh, okay. 32,000. Right. Wow. See, now this is what I mean. By buying your stuff, by selling your stuff raw, you can actually make a fair amount of gil. It's not actually that expensive, but it's because it's being sold in such a big... Sorry, it is fairly expensive, but because it's being sold in such a big quantity, I can't buy it. Alright. Let's see what elm lumber goes for then. We may have to just bite the bullet and go and increase our gathering skills. Alright, elm lumber. Wait, you can get enchanted elm lumber? Yeah, see, this is way beyond what I can do. So, okay then. We're going to have to go find our own elm lumber. I'm betting it's going to be the same. Well, let's have a look at Fairy Apple, because that's all I'm missing from that Leve quest. There we go. Yeah, see, they're being sold in such large quantities, I can't just buy one. I think I'll make a note of that my frustration is going to inform how I put things on the board. And I might sell them in batches of between maybe 1 or 2 here and there for people like me who just want the 1 apple. And then maybe in batches of 10 or 100 for people who want more apples, depending on how many apples I find. I mean, 100 apples takes a bit to gather. White scorpions. It's there. My goodness. 12 for 1p. 3, well, I'll grab this one because that's a really good bargain. I don't think I'm going to go through them too fast. So that's another thing I can actually make now. So we've bought our white scorpions. I'm not going to resell them. Man, you could probably resell them if you wanted to, but that would be, you know, a bit naughty. A mudstone whetstone. Let's see if we can find that. Well, let's look for mudstone first. So they do sell the whetstones, but we're just after the mudstone. I'm just trying to remember if I can make it. I'm pretty sure I can. And 5,000 for 100 is not bad. Let's yeah, let's do that. Alright, that means I don't have to worry about mudstone for a while. If I can't turn them into whetstones, I'm going to be upset. But anyway, lavender. Let's see if we can find some nice lavender. Just the lavender, ma'am. Ow. I know, this is what happens when you don't get your skills up in time. Alright, let's see if we have a Gilbun. I know, I definitely need to do these Leves. Gilbun. Let's go. No Gilbuns. Guys, there's a gap in the market. Alright, we need to go find our Gilbuns. Chicken breast. I know, sorry, I'm shouting. I should stop. Let's try this. Chicken bray. Another gap. Alright. I'm going to have to work out where to find them. Alright, so I can't get chicken breast. I can't get gill buns. I can make my mudstone whetstone. I can't get fairy apples. And elm lumber and yew lumber is too expensive. Let's see how we go with danbarite. I only need raw danbarite, so let's go raw dan. There we go. I can afford that. 3 slots remaining in my... Shh! Don't do that to me. Elm log. Yeah, alright. So that's not too bad, I guess. Now I need to do a little bit of stuff before we do stuff. Let's go this way. There should be the Leve meat that I need to drop these things off to, somewhere over here. No, okay. Now what did he want? He wanted the claw hammer. Alright, let me just tick him. Guild Leves. All or nothing, tools of the trade, still crazy, flakes, and claw daddy. Alrighty. What are these other things? Purchase Hyuran gear, battle accessories, small talk. Alright, let's go M. Western Lunacia. We're able to turn a couple of these Leves in. Okay. Lower Lunacia, Wake of Destruction, is the next thing to do. Tactical planning over here. Oh, those are the monsters we need to kill. Oh, wow, I was way out of where I thought I should be. We could go straight to Swift Perch. And I'm thinking this is my Breton beacon thingamywhat's it up here. But I think, guys, we're going to leave that for next episode. If you've enjoyed this episode with its frustrations and its crafting bits and bobs, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I'll check you later. Take care out there.